Breaking news, according to my source, NRS is taking major fan feedback to the next level. Now, they have decided to do something that is going to be completely groundbreaking across the board. Now, when this feature will be implemented, hopefully this feature will be implemented directly at launch. If not, we would love to get this as a DLC. Now, you can tell by the title of the video what this is about. Now, according to my source, NRS is doing a massive experiment with equipable fatalities. Now, this right here is a massive game changer, since from what I'm hearing, the create mode has been scrapped. Now, I told you guys before that we were going to be getting a created character mode and that it was going to be limited to trip or conquest, and so far we have no confirmation of that. However, the way things are looking up, it's looking like we're not going to get a full-fledged create mode. It will only be limited at this point. So in order for them to make the characters feel completely customizable and unique across the board is by them bringing back the gear system and allowing you to equip things such as clothing, such as weapons, swords, giving you full creativity across your character, but also not only being able to pick your victory pose with your KAMEO fighter, but being able to equip your fatality, meaning that, for example, if you do Liu Kang's fatality where he grabs your arm as the dragon, okay, maybe you don't like that fatality. You can unequip that fatality and equip another fatality. So each character will have, from what I'm hearing from my source, is 2 fatalities apiece. Now that's standard because they've always had 2 fatalities apiece. Now they are going to be upping that by at least 2 due to the technology. The characters will now have multiple fatalities. I'm hearing some words upwards of 3 and 4 fatalities per character. Now that sounds like a lot of work, but given that the roster is pretty small this time around, we're only going to be getting 29 base roster characters. Don't worry, I'll do a video on that. Remember this video, how I said that, because it's going to age very, very well. Now the 29 base roster is not going to include DLC at all. That's another story for another time. But the fact that we're going to have equipable fatalities, it is about freaking time. It is about time, because now the quality of life update that they're going to be doing, it makes so much more sense. Now, you're probably wondering, like, wait, what do you mean by quality of life update? Well, I got a video coming out called the Mortal Kombat 1 Quality of Life Update, which is what they're going to be doing. So in that video, I'm going to be explaining to you in detail as far as what they're going to be changing, but that's going to be something similar and built around balance. I would say the balance patches that we were getting in Mortal Kombat 11, but this one is going to be slightly different, but I should say hundreds of times better. So the fact that you can customize your character, say for example you want to customize Kenshi, right? You can pick Kenshi. You can change his outfit. You can change his blindfold. You can change the design of his sword, little details on his sword. You can customize your KAMEO character, change their outfit. You can combine their fatal blow. You know, those type of things that you've already seen, that's been shown to us already. Now the fact that we get to choose our fatalities, okay, NRS, I see you. It seems like y'all really stepping it up. And I think that's what's going to be one of the best things that can happen to this game, because you're making it feel so freely and openly available to be able to forgive them for the crap that they pulled. So at this point, NRS, you guys got my attention, and now I am fully listening. If you guys can deliver on this fatality system as far as being able to let us select fatalities, that would be completely dope. Given the technology that we have, it's much easier to do a fatality. There's no loading times, which means there's ample amount of storage required in order to get these things done. It makes the game feel a lot better, because then at that point, you don't know which fatalities the person that you're fighting online has equipped, which makes the game a lot better. So imagine playing somebody online, right? They do a Liu Kang fatality and they do one that you never seen before. You can be like, oh snap, hey big bro, how did you get that fatality? How you get it? You can go to conquest mode to get it. You can unlock every single trophy on the trophy list to get that fatality unlocked, or something like that. So it's so much that they can do to increase the gameplay value of this game, and I think that's going to be super dope, the fact that these are things that they have on their list. Now I would love for this to be released at launch, but if they're going to do it later, during a DLC update, during an aftermath update, a story update, or a quality of life update, this is what it's going to be desired the most by fans. So NRS, go ahead and deliver on this. This was a fantastic idea across the board, and I just love the fact that technology is really allowing them to do what it is that needs to be done. It's more bloody, it's more gory, all types of stuff, and I just can't wait to get into it. Like, being able to pick your winning pose with your cameo characters is one for another video. We're gonna get into probably a shorter video, but I'm just mega stoked and mega excited that I can pick the fatalities. I can pick 1, 2, 3, 4. I could change the clothes. I could beat the brakes off you and do a fatality that I love seeing, which means I'm less likely to skip. Not skip, but less likely to get bored of seeing the same old fatality. I mean, when the characters have 2 fatalities and we see them do one of the 2, it's pretty cool. When we see, excuse me guys, when we see which one the person prefer most. But having 4 fatalities and it's just like, yo, you got all the good stuff over there. I want it to be very good. So NRS, take the time that you need, because if you're going to give us that space and that freedom, like it's looking like y'all gonna give us, y'all really is gonna take the cake for best fighting game ever, in my opinion. And I do believe you guys are the best fighting game ever, in my opinion. I'm just saying it would be even more solidified or whatever, because I consider Mortal Kombat the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. So don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting MK by saying they not the best fighting game. They definitely are. I'm just saying if they do that, they really gonna be like double living up to the hype that it has surrounding its name and surrounding its platform and stuff. So I think it's extremely good. And also the intro scenes that they got, the little clash moment where they have a few words with each other, that's pretty cool. I kind of wish they would have kept the MK11 one, because then we could pick like different intros or whatever, so it can feel like more customization for our characters. But who knows, that could possibly just be one of those things where it's like it can change later. For example, we know when the character get knocked back after they do like a little clash, they are doing like a specific pose with their cameo character. So if we're able to change that specific pose as far as an intro or whatever, then I will also be cool with that too. That would be super duper dope, and then I won't mind what they have set up already, which is where you can just kind of clash and get a couple of words and stuff. I'm just full mode customization. I'm full for customization, because I think that's what increases the replay value on the game. So NRS, you brought out your big boy pants for this one, and you really did your thing. I'm starting to see you guys handle everything correctly. I'm going to be speaking on that too. NRS handling the fans correctly this time around. So if I could sit here and talk all this crap about Mortal Kombat or whatever it is, I should be able to do, keep that same energy when it comes to good videos. So I will be giving NRS their credit. You're going to be seeing those videos on this channel very soon, because they really are outdoing themselves straight up across the board, And another thing that would be dope is being able to equip brutalities. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably not going to agree with that. You'll be like, yo, just throw the brutalities in the game and let us do it. That would be dope, but how dope would it be to equip the brutalities? Because again, if you want to increase gameplay, what am I trying to say? If you want to increase replay ability, I would say let us equip a certain amount of brutalities, and then once they're equipped, we can do them. But in order for us to get the fatalities, make us buy them from the MK store, make us play conquest mode, make us unlock some trophies, some achievements, give us something to do to keep that replay value through the roof. And I think that's what's really going to help, kind of set everything aside. Damn near choked on my spit. That'll help set everything aside, which will be good, because We all just want to have fun. We want to continue to play the game, and being able to see somebody else enjoy the game with different outfits, different moves, different brutalities, some super hard to pull off brutalities, some super hard to do brutalities, that would look pretty good too. You know, so at this point in time, NRS, the ball is in your court to kind of turn this into, you know, something extremely large across the board. They got the marketing team, they got WB behind them, they got everything that they need. There's no room for error, you know, and the fact that they have a blank check, meaning that they're willing to sign off on just about anything to bring in the money to please WB, that puts NRS in a good spot. But us as the fans, it put us in a good spot too, because now we are more than likely going to get everything that we want, you know. And when it comes to the roster, I'm going to be making a video about the roster too, how, you know, they did a good job on the roster and everything, and that's going to be a very, very fun video for you guys to enjoy also, in my opinion, you know. So far, I don't know which order these videos are going to come out, but I want to give you a reason, if you're a new viewer watching this channel, to come back, because we're going to be talking about in other videos as far as how we're going to be getting a double the amount of story that we got from MK11, which means instead of getting 4 hours, we can get anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, possibly 9, and that's not including DLC or anything like that, which would be dope for us Mortal Kombat fans, because I like the story, I like seeing the lore, and I love the fact, like I said, they're doing character development. We also gonna be talking about those 29 roster slots, and we're gonna be talking about the new characters, which would be King Jarrett will be a new character, and then we also will have 2 new Titans that's going to be coming. Then we'll have returning characters like Kai. We'll also have Serena. We'll have Havoc. So it's basically a lot. It's a lot that they're giving us, and it's super dope. I cannot wait for us to be able to experience all the greatness that NRS got planned for us, because when I tell you this game come out, I'm on it. I want to fight every single last one of y'all. I think it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see, you know, what they're going to do as far as King of the Hill and things of that nature. So it's just a lot of stuff that they got left to reveal, but it's so little time, you know. And I think even though when the game do come out, they still, of course, they're still going to be revealing stuff and everything, but that story trailer is going to be the close to last that we're going to be able to get. And I'm predicting we're going to be getting that very soon. But stay tuned, because I will be dropping a video, like I said, as to what's going to be in that story trailer, which is one of the most important parts as to how the story gonna play, how the story gonna break down, how they introduce us to the big bad and everything and stuff. And I think the story kind of tells itself, but I cannot wait to you know, to chop that story down for you. I may even do some extra work as far as putting some clips up in there to kind of, you know, paint the video into a very, very cute little picture for you, you know, because so far from what I'm seeing, they got their story together, and not only do they have their story together, they got it set up to where they got their main story, they got their side story, they got their subplot. They really do got everything that they need to turn this game into a banger, and that right there is what's going to keep us coming back and everything. I will say Mortal Kombat do have some of the best fans when they aren't, you know, being a certain type of way. I would say the OG players really hold things down, but I also got to give a shout out to the casuals, because the casuals, they really out there, you know, making the game more mainstream or whatever, and they're the ones that's really bringing in the money, because everybody wants to be a part of something. So Mortal Kombat being way bigger now than it was even just 4 years ago is huge. I'm talking about with the movie coming out, with the books coming out, and a lot of you people don't even know this yet, but the Mortal Kombat animated TV show is definitely in the works. You have not heard that anywhere as of today. That information has not been released. It's only been released in this video. So they will be remaking the Mortal Kombat animated series, the TV series, like Defenders of the Realm. It's going to be, I would say, more so of a reboot, but a new direction to introduce you guys to these characters, because they want to use all these different avenues to kind of explore. But again, that's another video that will be directly for, you know, for its own time. Sorry, guys. Goddamn sneezing. This is the most unprofessional YouTube channel ever. I don't cut nothing out. If I sneeze, I sneeze, cough, burp, yarn, whatever. I'm human at the end of the day, you know. So just really quickly, I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about 4 fatalities? Is 4 fatalities too much, or is that just enough to get your blood pumping? Is that enough for you to feel it in your blood? Is that enough for you to say it's combat time? That's what I really want you guys to know. That's what I really want to know from you guys. So again, if you watching this video, you new to the channel, and you just chilling, be sure to hit that like button. You know, share this video in some Facebook groups, share it among some friends, and let's just kind of, you know, get this show on the road and get it popping, because the Wave Report is here to stay. I ain't going nowhere regardless of what the haters say. I'm coming up. We at 21K, you know, so get out my way, because I'm not here to play. I am here to stay. So hopefully we can hit 22K very, very soon. I'm also going to be working on some new documentaries. Like I said, when the game come out, I'm definitely going to be dissecting the heck out of that story mode. Probably one of the first things I'll do to get that out and get it popping. So we going prime time, baby. So if you're not on the Wave Report, if you're not on the wave now, you better get on the wave, because we riding the wave all the way to 22K. You know, we came this far. We came a very long way from what we're doing, and I think we can definitely go further. And I can't wait to see more of like Kenshi's stories, but I'm super interested in Jax's story, you know, because I really want to meet Vera, and I really want to meet, you know, Suchin. I want to meet all those characters, and I think that's just gonna be super dope across the board for us to finally be able to see some of this stuff that's going on happen in real time, because when it's happening in real time, that allows us to kind of grow more with the character, grow more fond of the character, fall in love with the character, and just kind of appreciate everything going forward. When they came out with that MKX stuff, I didn't know who none of those characters was, because I was not reading the comics. I didn't know anything about nothing. It just seemed like a whole roster full of noobs at that time. So I'm glad that they learned their lesson, and that they are going to be, you know, properly introducing characters, especially how they're going to end the story mode. That's probably going to be, you know, one of my favorite parts right there, as far as there's going to be a lot of good ways that they end the story mode, but it's also going to be a lot of bad ways that they end it, and it's also going to be a lot of side things that happen with it. So I'm looking forward to all the canon endings, all the non-canon endings, you know, the references to previous characters. All of it is just going to be so much fun. It'll be a wealth of content, and I just can't wait to you know, jump into all of that content, because that's what's going to make it the funnest. Right then and there, being able to bring you guys new Mortal Kombat lore, it's just gonna be through the roof, and I'm pretty sure that's something that you guys can respectfully enjoy across the board, because I know I will. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely gonna be enjoying the hell out of it. So especially the fact that, should they continue and do what needs to be done, like I said, introducing 4 fatalities. Hell, you ain't even got to give us 4 fatalities. Just give us 3, or give us the option to equip fatalities, and we'll be the happiest people on the planet with that. You know, I guarantee that. But I do want to ask you guys another question real quick. Have we ever had more than 2 fatalities ever in a Mortal Kombat game? I'm starting to feel like we had 3 fatalities at one point. Or was that only specific characters? Let me know, because I feel like some characters had 3 fatalities in some of the older MK games. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm not, but the fact that it exists is bothering me, so I want to be corrected on that. So let me know, am I tripping, am I right, or am I wrong when it comes to that? Because if they already had multiple fatalities in the game, why would you take them out to begin with? I mean, I know limitations and all of that, but hopefully this is them bringing it back, because that would make things way more different than, you know, what we already currently have. In so many words, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content, lore, documentary videos, everything across the board that you can think of. I'm definitely doing the best I can to bring you all of this, because again, I just want to say thank you to all of you. I truly appreciate you guys, and I'm working on a new intro, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Don't worry, the awesome music is gonna stay. Y'all know I be finding them bangers, so them bangers ain't going nowhere. Just stay tuned, because new bangers are gonna be coming or whatever. So again, if you're watching the video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications as we ride the wave all the way to 22K. Share on Facebook, share with a friend, share on Reddit. Hop in the comments. I will be reading them. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Remember, you're awesome. Wave report, checking out. Catch you in the next one. I said catch you in the next one.
About to go to frames. We outside in public, baby, please pull up your prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they running, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling, cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coop, I saying I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top, bro, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, me bringing sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left.